A recent survey by the Digital Education Council found that 86% of students are already using AI in their studies, and nearly a quarter rely on it every day. But what does that really mean for education? At JustAskMomo, we set out to uncover AI's real impact in academia. We spoke with students and professors to explore how it's reshaping learning and how we can navigate its challenges together. Founded in the university town of Delft, the Netherlands, JustAskMomo was created by former TU Delft students, where it is now being tested. As an educational platform that leverages AI, lots of important questions need to be asked to ensure safe and responsible use.
I use ChatGPT.
I actually use AI.
Well, AI is here to stay.
Don't know any person that wasn't using AI when studying. I think everyone does.
If everyone is using AI, what does that mean for education?
My name is Joris Melkert and I'm the Director of Education of the Faculty of Aerospace Engineering, and I'm also an Associate Professor in the chair on Flight Performance and Propulsion. We don't want people to memorize formulas, we want them to understand formulas, we want them to understand what they're doing in design, what they're doing in analysis. But if you force feed them, this is how you do this. Yeah, it is based on what has been done before, and then the difficulty is are they still creative enough to take the next step? Because we need creative people in this world. And AI is based on past performance and it makes links, but are the links creative or do you still need the human being? I hope you still need the human being, and we need to train that. And we also need the critical attitudes to be trained.
Joris Melkert emphasizes understanding and creativity in education. But as AI tools grow more advanced, how do educators and students navigate its role? Calvin Rands, another professor, shares his perspective on boundaries.
Okay, so my name is Calvin Rands and I'm an associate professor in the aerospace faculty in the Department of Aerospace Structures and Materials. And I'm on an education-focused career path. With AI tools is in any assignments or assessments or activities, we need to clearly communicate the boundaries of AI use. Right? If we just kind of clear-cut say, you can never use AI, well, that's stupid. Because you're going to have to utilize it in your career at some point. You need to get familiar with it. It's like any tool, right? Like if I'm teaching you math skills and you use a calculator to solve like you're learning integration and you use a graphing calculator to do numerical integration for you all the time, then you don't learn about integration. So you have to know what is the appropriate use of a tool in certain situations.
Students like Young Kyu see AI as a supplement to learning, not a replacement.
My name is Jung Kyu. I'm from South Korea. Did my bachelor here, and I'm in my first year of master's in ASM this year. I'm excited to be here today. I think it should be a tool where it helps on the side, not just do everything for you. Students, when they want to write a code, they would get help from ChatGPT. But I think when it comes to coding, it's really important that you struggle for a couple hours and be like, oh yeah, that was the error.
But that struggle is changing. Kira, a bachelor's student, admits AI has reshaped her relationship with learning for better or worse.
I'm Kira, I'm now the Commissioner of Master Affairs of the VSV board. Personally, I'm still in my bachelor's. With AI, I think I'm more reliable on it than you were when you didn't have it. So when you had Python in your first year, AI wasn't the thing yet, so I did it all on my own and all the grinding and stuff. And then now when I do have AI, I think the Python course will look a whole lot different because you would use that more and you maybe wouldn't learn it as you would have if AI weren't there.
This reliance forces educators to rethink assessment. As Joris explains, traditional methods are no longer enough.
It has consequences for methods of assessment. For instance, a take-home exam or written report, take-home assignment, has become worthless as a tool of assessment because you're no longer capable of understanding whether a student has done it themselves, had help with AI, or maybe has been fully written with the help of AI. So you need to add something on top. If you send them home with an assignment and they write a report, you need to check whether the knowledge that's in the report is internally also in their brain where they really understand, so you need to combine it with something else.
It's going to have to change how we approach assessment. That's always the big concern. And we kind of have sort of this semi-factory type system where we have huge groups of students, and our classical assessment is I give you a question that has a very defined output, I check if you get that number. And that's a problem in an AI system because AI helps you get that number. It doesn't necessarily test your conceptual understanding. Ironically, I think what will eventually have to happen is in assessment, we will have to start using AI to help us with assessing, not fully doing everything, but to help.
For students like Kira, AI's value lies in its ability to reframe complex ideas and to give a different perspective.
As a student, I use AI a lot just for, there are certain courses in your bachelor I use them more like applied numerical analysis just because it's, rather more abstract. I think that AI helps a lot to make it more understandable for you, or certain program courses. I think it helps me get more out of my study or like understand it better because it's AI can explain what you need to learn in a different way than maybe a teacher does or your book does. So you get like a different point of view on your or your curriculum, like what you need to learn. So maybe it helps you understand it a bit more. In some courses I find rather difficult because it was more abstract to me or like too abstract for me. So that helps. And then also you can use it for if you have like exams you don't know the answer, then AI can also help you with that to make sure what you calculate is actually right or not.
Joris acknowledges the paradox. AI is here to stay, but its role must evolve alongside human ingenuity.
These are tools that are here to stay. They're very useful in the learning processes, in decision-making processes, in data analysis. There's a lot of applications that are very useful. So it's here to stay, and we need to find a way to work with that. Very often you now see that engineers end up in consultancy. Well, nowadays, ask ChatGPT to write your consultancy report, so engineers can do more engineering. So I see very positive sides of this.
Students like Jung Q share how tools like JustAskMomo address AI's limitations in academic contexts, emphasizing accuracy and alignment with specific course material.
And it was really nice because, like, especially with a specific subject like this, where you need that scientific knowledge, it's, how to say, like ChatGPT just gives me some random things, but like it was only giving me things from the course itself, so that I really found helpful. I really liked it because there's so much to read, and I'm like, and half the times I have no idea what the text is saying. Like I have to read 5 times to understand what's going on, and but like I asked like, oh, what does this mean? And then it actually, like, it summarizes what it says, but like then it gives me an idea of what this is talking about. Then I can read it and be like, oh yeah, that makes more sense, yeah, like that.
I think it looked very intuitive, like how you use it. It was very like clear, like you can click and everything. And if it has like course-specific information, maybe you get like more accurate information, or not that you don't learn anything wrong from AI because it just has so much information you get like the wrong solution out of it. And maybe if it's more course-specific, then you don't learn wrong things.
We are at a crossroads in education where AI is now an everyday tool. The challenge is to nurture human creativity, critical thinking, and ethical judgment while leveraging AI's ability to process information and offer insights. As universities and startups like JustAskMomo collaborate to shape learning's future, balancing AI capabilities with the unique spark of human creativity is key to educating tomorrow's leaders and thinkers.
I think you have an ultimate goal. What is the understanding you want to bring to the students? What is the knowledge you want to bring to the students? And in the end, it always starts with raw data, and in the end you want to create wisdom. And where is your role as teacher? Well, you hope to make the links, bring the knowledge, but also show the connection, so you hope that the students develop that deeper understanding that leads in the end to wisdom. AI will help there, but in how far, the future will tell. It's still hidden in the stars.